listen, if you or someone that you know has ever used creditrepair.com or lexingtonlaw.com, they are about to get some money. Okay. Not only are they about to get some money, but these companies can no longer operate in business. Of course, as they just filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Let's get right into it. This is major news in the credit repair industry. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau announces, and you guys can see this. This is December 5th. All right. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau announces the return of $1.8 billion. This is the largest amount of money that has ever been on record to give back to consumers. I told you guys this was going to happen back in 2019, and illegal junk fees to 4.3 million Americans harmed by a massive credit repair scheme. Let's get right into it. So, payments to victims of Lexington Law and creditrepair.com are the largest ever distribution from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's Victims Relief Fund. Let's get right into it, guys. So, now, here's what's happening. The CFPB is saying that they are distributing this amount of money to consumers charged illegal advance fees or subjected to allegedly deceptive bait and switch advertising by a group of credit repair companies, including Lexington Law and creditrepair.com. Together, the payments constitute the largest ever distribution of the CFPB's Victims Relief Fund. Okay. So now, either way, they saying that they exploited vulnerable consumers who were trying to rebuild their credit, charging them illegal junk fees for results they hadn't delivered. Okay. This is a historic distribution, and it demonstrates the CFPB's commitment to making consumers whole. Now, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Now, the lawsuit started back in 2023. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but they violated multiple telemarketing sales rules, advanced fee prohibition. Okay. So here's the deal. Under federal law, credit repair companies that engage in telemarketing cannot collect fees. Let's pause on this. This is why some of the companies that have been talking about credit repair, like, I'm not going to drop too many names, but this is why a lot of people that you saw like on YouTube back in the day, this is why they were shut down. Okay. Now, following the district court's ruling, the companies filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, shuttering approximately 80% of their business operations. Now, their websites are still up. I just checked. Their websites are still up, but they won't be able to operate. They will not be able to operate, and they shut down their telemarketing call center. All right. So either way, check this out. I know you guys are like, well, Calvin, how do I get paid? How do I help someone get paid? All right. So now let me go ahead and keep you guys posted. This is it right here. Okay. Distribution details. Eligible consumers harmed by Lexington Law and creditrepair.com and their parent companies will be sent a payment in the coming weeks. The coming weeks. What does that mean? We're talking December, January. Now here, give me a second. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to pull this up so you guys can actually see it on their site. We're going to change the page up real quick. Okay. Now you guys can see right here. Now this is, again, the court document. This is directly the court documents. Okay. So you guys can see it right here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Here it is right here. So now you must have been a customer, though, between a certain period of time. Okay. So watch this. Watch this. Victims in this matter made a payment. So if you or someone that you know made a payment to Lexington Law or creditrepair.com for credit repair services, but watch this, the dates are the most important. Between March 8th, 2016 and August 30th, 2023, after being subject to telemarketing, because they had to call you, okay? And then, of course, alternatively, consumers may have also made a payment from Lexington Law between 2011 and 2023. If you were ever transferred to Lexington Law or creditrepair.com by one of their marketing affiliates, you qualify for this money. When do you get paid? Now, I saw this in here. Let me just do a search on this page. I saw it said December. Let me see here. No, it was, man, let me go back to, there's another document that I have. Give me a second here. It showed in here about December. Okay, this is here. Let me go back to this document real quick. It says eligible consumers, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull this up right here. If you are eligible consumers do not need to take any action. You don't need to do anything to receive payment. Checks will be mailed between December and January. Consumers who believe they are eligible but who have not received the payment by mid-January, y'all need to go to this website right here. I'm gonna put it inside the comments. Okay. If you do not get that money. All right. So now here we go. Listen, Queen is already talking. Queen is already talking inside the comments. All right. So here, I just put that inside the comment section. Okay. So again, if you do not get paid, you can go to that website right there. Okay. You can go to that website right there. There's nothing you need to do though. You guys will get paid. Okay. I told y'all, man, years ago about creditrepair.com and Lexington Law. It was almost as if they were untouchable. They are not untouchable. They are not. Okay. Now, some of y'all favorite president, Trump, he's untouchable. But we ain't gonna turn it into political. But here's another thing. I gotta tell y'all this. The Trump administration, and here, this has nothing to do with politics. Let me start off by saying that. This has nothing to do with politics. But Donald Trump's administration is trying to shut down the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I'm going to do a separate video on that. Okay, because that's not what this video is about. But I'm going to, and here's the deal. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has been on everybody. They've been on Visa. They've been on MasterCard. They've been on Zelle, right? For those who don't know, all electronic payments going through Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is now monitoring this. This just got approved. They're monitoring this. And the list goes on. The list goes on of all the people that they're trying to get paid. The administration is trying to shut it down. Now, again, I don't care what party you're with. I don't care who you voted for. But if people don't do the right, if companies don't do the right thing, who's going to hold these companies? We're not talking about presidents. Who's going to hold these companies accountable? That's why the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau was started and created. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. So again, the Trump administration is trying to listen. It's on their list. We talking top 10 things that's on their list is to shut this down. Now, again, I don't care who you voted for, but I'm just saying this is something that you guys need to know. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, because I know the comments gonna come. It's like, Calvin, that ain't right. It's not right. But I'm sorry. Oh, Calvin, that's not accurate. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show y'all. Anything I say on this channel and it comes directly from my mouth is 100% accurate. That's why I'm showing y'all this. So if y'all know of anyone that has ever used any of these companies, tell them to get their bank account ready. Tell them to check their mailbox. The checks are in the mail. Let's go and jump into the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. By the way, guys, at the top right corner of your screen, there is a QR code. Go and download our free ebook today. Okay, go and download our free credit ebook today. All right, let's go and jump into the comments. Listen, Queen is always on top of this. What's going on, Queen? Appreciate you being here. Hello, fam. Yes, she says it's about time they get their sales shut down. Okay, y'all not gonna mess up these ads on this channel. So there's certain words I can't say. I'm gonna let Queen say what I really want to say. We already got drama from debt collectors calling all the time, and here they go trying to take out the money and putting us into a deeper hole. Absolutely. You know another thing that people don't talk about or think about. Let me tell you what people don't think about. Let's say that you pay a credit repair company $300 to $500. And some people were charging them on a monthly basis, which is fine. I'm not knocking what people do. But if you add up the amount of money that you actually paid a credit repair company, I'm talking about if you paid over $500, if you paid over $1,000, if you paid over $1,500 to these credit repair type companies, some of you all could have put that money into actually paying your charge-offs. What if you would have took that $500 and settled with the collection company and got it removed? What if, I'm just saying, I've been talking about this stuff for years. I got a video dropping next week about maybe it's not next week, the next couple weeks. It's going to be this month for sure. And it's going to be talking about how collections affect your credit report. But listen, y'all keep listening to these people that say everybody telling y'all what y'all want to hear. Just because it's what you want to hear don't mean it's the right thing to do. Let me say that again. Just because it's what you want to hear does not mean it's the right thing to do. A lot of these YouTubers or videos or whatever, they're telling you all not to pay your collection and stuff. Okay. Listen, there's no way. Anyway, my point is, you're taking $500, $1,000, $1,500. I want you guys to think about how much money have you paid for credit repair? And don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with asking for help. We help people, right? We can show you how to build around your credit. So it's not credit repair, right? We're more so saying, hey, this is a strategy based on what you're already doing. If you notice, we don't do any videos on that. Do you guys notice that? I don't know if y'all be noticing that because we're not like everybody else. A lot of people will send you off. Most of this stuff is fraud. Oh man, y'all don't want to listen to me though. It's all good because again, it's gonna come back this way anyway. It's gonna happen like this anyway. All right. And so again, this is what you guys need to know. So of course, Lisa Stocks is in the house. Lisa J. Stocks is in the house. Make sure you guys go and check out her channel. She's always talking about what stocks you need to keep your eyes on. Mr. Shelton, appreciate you. Checks are in the mail. Listen, y'all better be keeping your eyes open. The checks are most definitely in the mail. Queen says, I never went that route using any kind of credit repair. Get y'all money. Go get y'all money. And let me explain something to you all. I don't want you guys to feel bad. I don't want anybody to feel bad. It's nothing wrong with learning how to improve your credit score. But if you guys notice, you got to do things the right way. Okay. So when you get like a game plan from us, we tell you how to improve your credit score the right way. And some people think, well, it takes too long to do that. No, listen, with our custom game plans, we've helped people improve their credit scores by simply saying, hey, do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It may be simple to some of you all, but some people don't know this stuff. Somebody put in the comments the other day, they said, Calvin, I had no idea that I could refinance my car after I bought it after 1 month. I had no idea I can get multiple credit cards with the same company. I had no idea I can get this many accounts. I had no idea I can have this account, it be closed and I can reapply. I had no idea. Right? None of this stuff is illegal, but here's the thing. They want to protect you all. They're trying to protect you all. Right? And there's nothing wrong with getting a coach. There's nothing wrong with getting a strategy. Do you know how many people want to buy a home, for example, and they qualify or they're inches away from qualifying, but they don't know what to do? So what are you supposed to do? Just Google it? And then that's going to take you everywhere. Listen, cough up blood and then Google it. See what the results are. See what the results are. Say your back is hurting and Google it. See what the results are. You know what I'm saying? And so my point is that it's okay to tell people that you can actually put certain things in place and say, hey, listen, can I go from a 300 credit score, 400 credit score, 500 credit score and accomplish my financial goals? You most definitely can. You can. All you need is a strategy. Silky Black says, I've used these companies. Silky, get ready. Get ready. Right? Get ready. You about to get paid. Right? ISO Gene says they are charging $5,000 now for credit repair. $5,000? Let me tell y'all something. Let's just say you took $1,000. Let me tell y'all something. It's okay. This is something you're not going to hear from a lot of people. Y'all ready for this? What happens? What would happen to your credit score if you took $500 and paid off the charge off. What would happen if you had let me explain that better. What would happen if you took the $500 and let's say you had a credit card and it was charged off $500, $1,000. What if you took that money and actually called them and said, hey, can I do a settlement with you guys? It's going to still stay on your credit report. But did you know that a charged off account that belongs to a credit card that's closed now, and the balance was never sold to a collection company, is still hurting your credit report? So what do people do? They say, oh, I need to get this removed off my credit report. That's an option. Or check this out. You ready for this one? What if you called them and settled it? What if you called them and settled it and they said, hey, listen, instead of paying us $500, you only got to pay us $300. What if you owed $1,000 and you said, hey, can I pay you $800? Did you know that most of the time they'll take 60%, 70%, 80% of the balance, 90% of the balance? This ain't nothing new. But people don't know what's that? They don't know what they don't know. So it's easier to just throw money at it, right? Say, hey, here's $1,500, you do it. Here's $2,000, you do it. Here's $3,000, you do it. Some of you all have less than $3,000 worth of debt. We had a client a couple years ago. She owed about maybe $1,000 in parking tickets. And those parking tickets were not paid, right? She then, they sent those unpaid parking tickets to a collection company. The collection company put it on her credit report. Credit score drops. She's like, well, how can I accomplish anything in my life unless I get this stuff off my credit report? But you know what? I'm not going to look for people to repair my credit. What am I going to do? She filed bankruptcy. Bankruptcy costs $1,500. She paid $1,500 not to pay $1,000. Are y'all hearing me? She paid $1,500 not to pay $1,000. Some of you all are like, well, Calvin, what if the other way was around? What if it cost $1,000 for bankruptcy? Or let's say it costs $1,500 for bankruptcy still, and your debts are $3,000. You could actually call those companies on your own and do a settlement on your own and save yourself $1,500. If you got $3,000 worth of debt, you got $3,000 in your bank account, don't go file no bankruptcy. Call the companies and say, hey, let's settle. Let's say that let's say it costs $2,000, right? Right? You could take $1,000 and then start rebuilding your credit with the right amount of accounts, with the right banks, with the right activities, with the right strategies. But because she filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy, she then had to wait 2 years to go into homeownership. Is that a smart move? Yes or no? But guess what? She doesn't know what she doesn't know, right? Man, I can go about this all day. In these streets says, if you would have did it, it still would have been on your credit. Yeah, 1,000%. Darnell says, I use Lexington Law, but they actually fixed my credit. I was happy with their services. And and I hear you, Darnell, and I just want to be clear too. I'm not saying that creditrepair.com and Lexington Law didn't help people, but there were a lot of people complaining. There were a lot of people that didn't get the help. And because of that, it's more so the stuff that they did, they overpromised it. Lexington Law got out 28 accounts of my credit when I was young and I didn't know about credit and I messed it up. And now it's all off my credit. He says, this guy is just talking BS. Oh, man. No matter what you think, they getting shut down, brother. They getting shut down. And here's the thing. We're not saying that some people didn't get helped. We're saying what they did. How about this? There were a lot of people that didn't get helped. There were a lot of people that got charged money, right? They got a lot of people that did this. He says, oh, man, here. I got you. Hold on one second. All right. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. So now here's the deal. Some people just upset and they think I'm just trying to sell my stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I got over 1,700 videos on YouTube. I've been helping people for free for years. This is free information. Now, the thing is that don't take it personal. Y'all be taking stuff personal. Don't take it personal. I'm not saying that people didn't get helped. Here's the problem. I didn't take them to court. They did. Okay. So again, I'm just letting y'all know what that is. All right. And so either way, Look, I want to put some of these comments up here. He says, no, you can't do a settlement. They're not going to take it off your credit. It's not about getting it off your credit. Let me explain something to you all. Because see, this right here is a problem. Let me explain something to you all. Let me explain something to you. Because it's stuff like this that's got y'all kids messed up. Let me explain something to you all right now. Okay? And I'm going to go, and here's the deal. Y'all know me. I don't always go into certain comments, but I'm going to talk about this right now. Because I like it like this. Check this out. Here's what some of people got a problem with. When you are focused on just trying to get something removed, you still owe money to the company. If you owe Capital One $5,000 and it gets removed off your credit report, you still owe them $5,000. Now, if it's up to them to take you to court, it's up to them to give you another account if they want to. That's up to them. But that's the thing. That's the problem with some people is that they think that, hey, listen, if I could just get it removed, then, listen, don't get me wrong. Do what it takes to improve your credit score. I totally get it. But you can't run from your problems. Stop running from your problems. Man, he says, listen, I called and did that before, and they said that they were not going to take it off the credit report. They will not take it off your credit report. I never said that they would. I said, check this out. I'm going to give you guys a perfect example. Let's say you have an account with Navy Federal, one of y'all favorite banks. If you have an account with Navy Federal, and let's say, for example, it's a credit card, you don't pay it. And you say, I'm going to get this removed off my credit report. Navy Federal still got you in the system, fam. They're not going to give you another opportunity. But they may give you another opportunity if you do what? If you make an arrangement with them. But see, sometimes people like this in the comments, they'll say stuff like, oh, well, you know what? I ain't got to pay them. I ain't got to get it removed off my credit report. That's the thing. People keep thinking that you got to get stuff removed off your credit report. People keep thinking this. You can buy a car with a repossession on your credit report. You can buy a house with a repossession on your credit report. You can buy a house with an eviction on your credit report. Some of you all got child support on your credit report. Y'all still out here making kids and ain't taking care of them. But we're not going to talk about that. Right? We're not going to talk about that. I don't want people to feel bad. My point is that, again, you have to have a better strategy because some people have a strategy. And their main strategy is borrowing money, not paying it back, getting it removed off their credit report and doing the same thing again. Let me say that again. Some people want to borrow money, not pay it back, get it removed off their credit report and do the same thing again. Here's the worst part. You ready for the worst part? Where do they kids get financial advice from? I'm going to move on. This is a good thing. I don't want to see people. Now, don't get me wrong. I want people to get help. I do. I'm not knocking a company because they got shut down. Y'all missing the point. The thing is that what if 10 to 15% of their clients actually got help? Put it in the comments right now. If you've ever used Lexington Law or creditrepair.com and nothing happened, or you got overcharged. Also, is anybody going to say anything about their 30-day cancellation fee? Y'all don't know about that. Let me break that down. Did you know if you was with creditrepair.com or Lexington Law and you did not have the money to pay them the next month, you say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and cancel with them. You say, you know what? Y'all supposed to be the payment is about to come out of my account tomorrow. I don't have the money. You know what they would say? You got to give us a 30-day cancellation notice. Sorry. We're going to take it out your account. Did you know that? I'm not knocking them. This is what happened. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau did not like their policies and procedures. Stop taking stuff personal. Just because you ate a cheeseburger at McDonald's doesn't mean that we should keep eating cheeseburgers. Just because you had a good experience with the company doesn't mean that everyone's going to have a good experience with the company. So does that make the company bad or good? Let's take a look. If we got 10 people and they all work with the company and 8 people say they had a bad experience, is that a good company or a bad company? Come on, man. Philip says, praying, researching, and taking action. Absolutely. See, that's the thing. Industry says this dude is selling a service by talking down to other companies. Let me explain something to you. I dare anybody to find anybody that has helped more people get into homes, qualify for home ownership for free. This is for free. You know how many people send us emails and they've said, man, you've helped me. And I just binge watched your videos. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Okay. Check this out. But either way, I'm my bad. I don't want to go too deep into it. But that's my thing is that if you think that about what this video is, you haven't watched my videos. Go cry in the corner. Go get sent off by somebody else. And make sure your kids go watch them too. Because where else they gonna get financial advice from? Because they're gonna get it from you. If you are a parent, you are the first line of defense when your kids start asking you about money. But if you want to just borrow money, not pay it back, get it removed, and I'm not knocking that. But then do the same thing again and show your kids that too. Moving on. Moving on. All right, so now let's see what else we got. Just got on live. I currently have Lexington Law. What's the issue with them? Here's the deal. Right now, they're operating off 20%. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau just came after them because they weren't doing the right things. Moving on. Shanika says, yes, I have settled past debt and it fell off my credit report. I never knew what made it happen, but it did. Absolutely. Guys, if you want to have a certain, it's only a handful of banks. It's about top 10 banks. You got Navy Federal, you got PenFed, you got USAA, you got Capital One, you got Chase, you got PNC, you got KeyBank. It's only about like the top 10 to 15 banks. It's a lot of banks. But most of us, you're not getting a credit card from all these banks. You're not getting auto loans from all these banks. You're not getting mortgages from all these banks. It's only about 10 to 15 banks. So if you mess up your relationship with all of these banks, where are you going to go? What's your strategy? Moving on. Queen says, I started out wanting to help people fix their credit, but I was only charging them based on their income or situation. 3-tier level prices. But she said that was back in 2010. Queen, I'm right with you. Did y'all know I was charging people $35 just to have a 1-hour call with me back in 2011, 2012? Okay. Moving on, man. Saeed says, I rebuilt my credit by listening to a banker at my credit union and using my FICO website. I never use those credit repair companies. Smart move, right? Listen, a paid charge off is better than wasting money on a credit repair scam. People not listening. If you owe, let's say Chase Bank, let's say you got a Chase Bank credit card and you owe, let's say $2,000 and you want to do a settlement with them, it's not going to get removed off your credit report. We know that. But that's the thing. Did y'all know banks don't even care if it's on your credit report? The only people that care about what's on your credit report is you. You're the only person. I got people right now that just got qualified for a pre-approved mortgage today. Collections on his credit report, charge-offs on his credit report, repossessions on his credit report. Yes. And he still got approved for a mortgage. Why is that? Because his credit score qualifies. Because his income qualifies. You know why? Because he followed my game plan. You think I'm selling you something? Binge watch 1,700 of my videos for free. That's all I got to say. Right? Darnell says, right. Everyone's credit report is different. Right? Okay. So here's the deal. Clock In says, he said, you got in your feelings and timed out my other channel for telling the truth. Man, please. Listen, let me explain something to you. I challenge you to show me how many people you've helped without fraudulently doing things. Fraudulently. And I'm going to keep blocking you from my channel because this is my channel. We do things the right way here. You want to go to fraud? Check out his channel. I'm sure there's a lot of fraud there. I'm sure there's a lot of step skipping and stuff like that. Keep doing what you're doing. You're taking it personal. But don't worry. Some people want to skip the steps. Have a nice day. And we're going to go ahead and block that person. Moving on. It's not about getting to my feelings. That's not really the case. The thing is that I don't like when people try to send people off. And when they send people off and they make you think it makes sense, because that's what they want to do. They want to borrow. Think about how it happened. You want to borrow the money, not pay the money, get it removed off your credit report, do the same thing again, and then show your kids how to do it. Ah, man. Anyway. But you know nothing about people that's in the credit repair industry. They never last. They never last. You know why? Because their heart wasn't in it. Let me tell you guys my story for those who are still interested. Here's the thing. A lot of people get into the credit repair because they want to make money. Let me start off by saying that. Do you know why I started telling people the importance of their credit? Let me explain this to you. And a lot of people they don't care about this, but some will. I worked at a dealership for 6 years. 4 of those 6, I was in sales. We would have 7 out of 10 people will come into the dealership. They would get denied and not know why. That's why I started this company. Let me tell you guys another story. There's a girl that I went to high school with. The building that her family owned was pretty much in pre-foreclosure. The bank was about to take it. She says, Calvin, can you show me what I need to do to improve my credit score the right way so I can save my family building? That's why I started this company. Don't ever get it twisted. You know, see, I never chased the money. I was working a full-time job. Y'all know, listen, I put my cell phone number on the first couple videos. I had to take those videos down because people was calling my cell phone number. But I was getting maybe 20, 30 phone calls a day. This is why. And I apologize. I do want to apologize. You know why? Because I am passionate. I give a damn. I honestly give a damn. See, a lot of these people don't give a damn. They just want to show you how to get around the system. And if that's your angle, do your thing. But don't get mad at other people for trying to show people the right way. I get it. You do your thing. Right? I'm not looking to get no death threats. I'm not looking to get no bad reviews. I'm not trying to go back and forth with people. That ain't my jam. But you know what my jam is? Helping people. Let me show y'all something. If y'all still here, that means y'all got goals you want to accomplish. You think I want to sell you something? Please. Some people actually want hands-on help. And I'm going to offer that. This time I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go backwards on this. We're going to share this with y'all. Right? Let me see here. We got this. We about to get this going. Because I think people got it twisted. And it's not people that's in the comments and stuff like that. I think y'all need to know why we're different. We're going to go up into this today. Let me show y'all something. Some of you guys have seen this guy, right? Y'all seen him. This is a veteran. This is an Army veteran. He wanted to go into homeownership. He's a disabled Army veteran. He says, man, I just want to buy a house for my family. I don't need no sketchiness. Okay. See, people that's not in the industry, people that don't understand the industry, they won't tell you about fraud guard. You know why? Because they don't know the industry. All they know is disputes and trade lines. If you talk to somebody about credit and all they talk about is disputes and trade lines, put your running shoes on. If you talk to somebody about credit and all they talk about is disputes and trade lines, close your ears, close your eyes. Because that's all they know. Now, don't get me wrong. Y'all can keep listening to them. Y'all can. And slowly by slowly, they're going to be gone. Alex Miller, gone. Right? Boost My Score, gone. Right? What was that? What was that trade line company? Gone. They gone. Anyway, let me keep going. Y'all see this guy right here? Wanted to be a landlord. We didn't dance around it. I showed him what to do. He made it happen on his own. Y'all see this couple right here? He had a repossession on his credit report. A repossession. He says, Calvin, can I still get another car if I got a repossession on my credit report? Yes. This is what you need to show the banks. You know how I know? Because I sold over 500 cars in less than 4 years. This is more than disputes and trade lines, people. Y'all see this guy right here? Listen, man, Listen, I said, send me a photo of you in the car, man. He says, listen, very welcome. I said, you're very welcome. What about that photo of you in the car? He says, I got you. This is what happens when your heart is into it, not the money. Man, please. You see this guy right here? This is a youth. By the way, 98% of all these people are people that watch us on YouTube. Some of these people right now are watching right now. They watching right now. They watching right now. Cars. Okay. Again, he says, Calvin, listen, how can I I want to get a car. Can you help me? Absolutely. No disputes. No trade lines. Listen, when your heart is into it, it's different. I did back in 2020. I found 3 of my clients that was willing to show people how they could be landlords too. This was an hour and a half. Y'all remember this 4 years ago? This was an hour and a half because my heart is into it. My heart is into it. Listen, this client right here is one of the reasons why we actually have the 850 Club Elite community right now. She says, Calvin, well, how can I still get it? What if I still have credit questions in the future after you help me? She just wanted to improve her credit score. I said, listen, she says, Calvin, my car's about to die out. I need to get another car. Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen, again, no matter what your goals are, I don't care what your goals are. If you go to a coach, there's nothing wrong with going to a coach. See, some of you all want to just do things on your own, and there's nothing wrong with doing things on your own. You can cut your own hair. You can learn how to do open heart surgery on yourself. You can do it. Women, y'all, ladies, I know y'all here. You can most definitely do your hair, but would you rather do your hair or would you rather go to a stylist? Men, would you rather cut your hair or would you rather go to the barber? Men, would you rather cut the grass or would you rather have somebody cut that grass for you? I know you're like, man, nobody gonna cut my grass. They gonna cut it like I'm gonna cut it. Only I'm gonna cut it like I'm gonna cut it. I got you. But what if the football game is on and you want to watch it? What if your children got something? What if they want to spend time with you? What if your wife want to spend time with you? It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to pay for help. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Okay. But anyway, what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Y'all, listen. This is why y'all are here, because I'm going to keep giving you this information. This is more than just disputes and trade lines, because that's what most of the industry know. That's all they know. They don't care about this stuff. All these network marketing companies, they're going to be gone. FES, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone. You know why? Because a lot of people are looking for the shortcut. If you're looking for the shortcut, this ain't the channel for you. Go to another channel if you're looking for the shortcut. If you're looking for the long term, if you're looking to set up your foundation where nobody can take it from you, then welcome to the right place. You're at the right place where your goals do come true. It's that simple. That's all they know. They say, well, we got this new law that's going to get some removed off your credit report. Don't pay your collections. Don't pay this. Don't do that. Well, if I'm constantly getting these relationships, let's go big face on this. If I'm constantly building these relationships with these companies and I'm constantly not paying nobody, eventually the word's going to get around. It's just like the family member that keeps borrowing money from the family members and they never pay it back. The word gets around. This is what your credit report is for. Either way, I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. My point is that this has nothing to do with the comment. This has everything to do with, what do you want your future to look like? What are your goals? Don't forget about your goals. Right? Don't forget about your goals. Now, if you guys want personalized help, yes, I can help you. But if you say, Calvin, I just want to keep watching videos, absolutely. They're going to keep coming. Listen, I already got 12 to 15 videos already recorded, ready to go. Y'all, listen, we got so much stuff about to be coming on you, because no matter where you are in your credit journey, if you're rebuilding credit, if you're new to credit, if you want business credit, if you want to improve your personal credit, if you're looking to buy a house, you're looking to buy a car, you're looking to lower your car payment, you're looking to go to a high limit credit card, no matter where you are in your credit journey, we got you. I promise you, we got you. All right. Queen says, listen. Queen says, listen. He's telling y'all right. Okay. Listen, Felicia said, you better say that. Shanika says, keep doing what you're doing. It's appreciated and it's important to us. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Queen says, amen. Absolutely. All right. Polo says, you can repair your credit for free. I had bad vibes from Lexington Law. I happy I fixed my own credit. You can most definitely do it, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Steven says, I've been listening to you for 4 years. Thanks for the knowledge. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So again, Coach says, you testifying today. Clock in says, have a great day. Trying to sell your services to anybody believe anything you say is slow. I'm out. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick. Let me tell y'all something. Show me somebody that's got these reviews. You know why? Because we help people. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here to be challenged. I'm here because my heart has been in this since day one. You know, one of the things that got me going, honestly, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. There was a lady when I was working at the dealership. She stayed about 45 minutes away from the dealership. She says, "Hey, I heard you guys got a second chance program." And it was a program that I was promoting at the dealership, by the way. That was my program. And she was about 45 minutes away from the dealership. She said she had to catch a couple buses to get to the dealership. Now, she didn't come by herself. The dealership closes at 9. She didn't come by herself. She came at about 7:30. She came with her 3 kids. She didn't have a car. She wanted to buy a car. Long story short, she was not able to get a car that day. And it was because of her credit. That's one of the reasons why I started this company. Since day one, I've been wanting to make sure that I help people. And so here's the deal. To prove this to y'all, I ain't gonna try to sell nothing to y'all. This is just a video. But my point is, you got to go to people if their heart is into it, where they're passionate about helping you get to the next level. But again, what do I know? It's just so you guys know. But either way, I know this is a long, way long video what it was supposed to be. But anyway, guys, I want to let you guys know that information about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau shutting down Lexington Law and creditrepair.com. If you've done any type of business with them since 2011 or 2016, you most definitely keep your eyes on the mailbox. They finna be gone. All right. So y'all have a nice day. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one.